bringing up my Facebook now just to make sure, and it looks like I am. Um, all of you guys, I want to welcome you to the Inspiration in 30. I know it's been a while, but as you can see, I have a good reason. We've been working and busting our ass for this Becoming Truly You event that we've had in Pittsburgh, the event that we're having in Atlanta, which I'm going to talk to you about shortly, the fundraiser that we're having in December, which I'm going to mention. But when I tell you that we are doing some work over here, we are doing some work. First, I want to thank each and every person, every woman, everyone who came out, who supported us in Pittsburgh, who helped us put the event together, from the vendors, the DJs, the cameramen, the photographers, everyone who was involved to make sure that that event went successful. I humbly appreciate all of you guys. We worked our asses off. We planned, we moved things around, but guess what? We did it, right? We did it. And I am super proud. I am super happy. And the most important thing that I think I took away from this is how important it is to not only understand where you are, but also what season you are in. And that's what I want to talk about, because we talked about this briefly a couple of years ago when we talk about the change in seasons and what season you in. And it just dawned on me when I got home. I mean, I was so tired. I was like just out of it because I gave 100%, 110% to this event. And when I got home, y'all, and my head hit that pillow, I just went. I just went down, and I didn't get up until like 1 or 2 o'clock this morning, and then went back to sleep. But um, my question to you is, are you harvesting the seeds that you planted? Or did you plant any seeds? Did you plant any seeds during the wintertime, during those down times where now you are harvesting? Or are you still waiting to go ahead and plant seeds? Are you still waiting to go ahead and say, I'm going to go ahead and work on my business now, and I'm going to go ahead and plant seeds now? Because if you're waiting to do that now, we're in the fall, right? And who reminded me of this was Iyama. When I was looking at YouTube this morning, she said, we're universally in fall, which means that we're in harvest, right? So all the things that we planted in the spring, and all of the stuff that we did in the winter is what we are harvesting right now, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, she is so right. All the things that you said that you was going to do, that you was going to work on, did you plant those seeds? Did you take the time out to say, hey, you know what? It's time for me to go ahead and do things for me. I'm going to make some changes in my life. I'm going to make sure that whatever it is that I'm working on now, that I will be able to harvest when it's my time. And if you did not do that, if you did not do that, now that we're in the fall for the harvest time, it's going to have to be a preparation period where you decide that, you know what, I still need to go ahead and work on myself and work on my mind, because I still got things that is stopping me from pushing me to the next level. When I was talking to the women over this weekend, and I said, when you really truly look at yourself and you see yourself in the mirror, do you really love yourself? And most of them said, yes, I really do love myself. I don't love all the things about myself, but I do love some of the things about myself. I know what I want to do, I know where I want to go. And I said, great. But at this point, are you harvesting the things that you said you wanted to do? Or are you still talking? Are you still yapping about it? Are you still hoping it happens? At this point, and I keep telling you, ladies, at this point, listening to me or motivational messages and all that stuff and taking no action is not going to work. Ask yourself, how has that worked out for you? You get all excited, you get hyped up, you could go throughout the day, but did you do the work? Are you doing the work? Because when you start doing the work, you will actually see who you really are, and you'll start to see how you are being stretched. You will see all of the things that you know that you have to change about yourself. You start to mold yourself into the person that you want to be. If you have done the work before and now you're harvesting everything that you've been working on, right? Like right now, we got to understand, we have to understand and know that in this season that we're in, there is no holding back, there is no falling short, there is no more excuses, right? There is no more excuses. The Khadija, the event was amazing. I mean, we had an amazing time. So much so where I am so hyped up. And the next one I'm going to tell you guys about, which is here in Atlanta, which I briefly discussed before we started really planning everything, but it's coming out today with our selfish retreat. But I want to know, I want to know if you have really committed to the things that you said you was going to do for yourself, right? Yes, we fall off the bandwagon. We really do. We fall off the bandwagon, we stop. And that's only because you haven't decided that this is really what you're going to go forward with. And you have not held yourself accountable for it. That's why. Because you have no accountability. You could stop whenever you want, and you could pick it up whenever you want. But when you have some people holding you accountable, when you actually put it on the line and you have to do it, then it becomes a different thing, right? We are what? What is this? October, November, December, 2 months away from a new year. You cannot tell me, you cannot tell me that you are still trying to get ready to do whatever it is that you're getting ready for to do, that you are still afraid to do, that you are not sure how you're going to do, where your mind is scattered. You can't say that anymore. You can't use that story anymore. The story has to be different. All of the planning that you did you go ahead and just let it fall? Or did it work out for you? Or is it slowly coming to fruition for you? Right? See, what we got to be able to get in our head is this. And you guys hear me say this a lot. Your dreams are real. They're real. Your dreams are possible. You have everything. And hear me, you have everything you need already. There's nothing, and I say nothing outside of you that you need in order to make your dreams come true. You know why? Because only you know what it is. Only you feel it. God gave it to you. So you know in here what you want to see. You can share it with people. You can get them to understand what you are looking for. They can help you get there. but only you have the power to make it happen, because nobody's going to move unless you move. Nothing is going to get done unless you make it happen, because the seed that was planted and given was given to you. It was given to you. And when you holding that seed in your hand and you putting it in the ground and you are watering it and harvesting it, there is something that will spur up. Did you water your seed that you planted? Did you water your seed? Did you do the things that you said you was going to do? Now, let me tell you this. It's not for you to feel guilty or anything like that. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm just trying to remind you, right? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to make sure you keep it at the top of mind on what you said you was going to do this time, this year in your life, right? If you planted the seed and you started watering it and you stopped, get back on it. If you planted the seed and you watered it a little bit, or you planted 8 or 9 seeds and you're trying to throw a whole bunch of water on a whole bunch of seeds, that's not how it's going to grow. At this particular time, you should be harvesting the things that you planted, right? And if you haven't, there's still something in here, and there's still something in here that keeps holding you back. And you have to figure out what that is, because it's all not laziness and it's all not procrastination. There is something in you that's getting you to commit for a little while and quit. Oh, Gloria, is fear. That's one, but it got to be something else. Do you really believe? Do you really believe that you can do this? Do you really believe you can have a great life? Or do you think it's too late for you? Do you really honestly believe that you can start your life over and live the way you want to live? That's the honesty and the thing that you have to address within yourself. Because we say, Gloria, I hear you, and I've been moving and I've been working, and I try, and then I get out there, and I get some setbacks because some of it is financial. I got to save a little bit more. I have to, make sure I have all my ducks in a row. I have to make sure that I'm able to secure myself and be ready to leave this person or live the life or find my love. I get all of that. That is called the process. That is the watering process of the seed that you planted. Does that make sense? All of that comes after you have planted your seed. You got to be able to work so that you're able to see the harvest of it. That just comes with it. But if you have not planted at all, or you planted and stopped, we got to be able to get back on it and be consistent with it. We lose consistency because we allow barriers to come in our way, and we quit. The money ain't there. Oh well, okay, I got to wait until the money is there. And once the money is there, then I'll get back on it. Go find it. Go find it. When it's something that we really want, and what we really want to do or have, we go find it. But it's a block for some reason when it comes to us doing something for ourselves, where we like, well, I'll just go ahead and wait. I'll wait till everything is cool. I'll wait, let me let the kids get what they need first and let them go to school. Let me get all their stuff together. If you are in a situation where it's financial and that's what you're blaming as to why you're not harvesting, if you check every news outlet in the nation, you will see that there's a labor shortage. This is your opportunity to go ahead and pick up something so you can increase your income. And if you say, well, Gloria, I don't want to get a job, I want to be able to make this work with what I got. Well, baby, if you are not being consistent and watering that seed, it's not going to work out. Right? How are you supposed to water that seed if you're not willing to put the commitment and the work in to make it happen? My goal and my vision is to make sure that you understand just how beautiful and loving life is, right? It's not about going to work every day, paying bills, living this life, and being in this bubble. It's about more than that. It's about you expressing who you really are, being able to do what you love, being able to be in a position where you can make decisions about your life. How does that happen? You got to be able to water your seed and harvest. Well, my life is not like yours, Gloria. I'm in a marriage. We got the kids. The kids are young. Me and my spouse, we got to be able to work this thing out. He works or I work and one stay at home. And there's just a lot of sacrifices that need to be made. I get all that. I did not say that you got to move fast. I did not say you got to drown your seed with water, hoping that you can harvest quickly, because it doesn't work that way. You pour too much water, nothing happens. You kill it. You have to be able to water it just enough and give it enough sunlight in order for you to start seeing change. And you know what? Everybody who is on this live knows that. All of you know that. All of you know that. And so it's like, but it's hard, Gloria. It's hard because every day I wake up, I'm in my same routine and I don't know how to bust out of my routine because my job takes up this much time. My kids take up this much time. Then I got to be a wife. And then he wants a girlfriend on the weekend. And then he wants this. And then I got to do this. And then next thing I know, I'm tired. The life that you are living now, and this is what I ask, if you are happy with it and it brings you the joy that you have been looking for and yearning for, then continue. Continue doing what you're doing. But if you're not, and you're constantly trying to figure out, why do you have this cloud over you? How come you can't be happy? Why is it that you have an amazing family but you just can't connect? Why are you having all of these different feelings? The reason why you're having these feelings is because you have not connected with yourself. The real you is trying to battle inside, trying to figure out, how the hell do I get out? How do I bust out of this thing so I can show you who I am? I can reveal to you who you really are, right? And we sit here and we walk around with, being upset and frowning, yelling at the kids, doing all this kind of crazy stuff. That's because whatever that's in here wants to come out. But here we are trying to live in this routine afraid to take risk because we're sitting up here telling ourselves, well, you know what? I got to be safe. I just can't run out there. I got to do what I got to do. Yes, put the plan together. That's all I'm asking. Put it together. Stop getting complacent. I keep telling y'all, the world is waiting on you. And I found that out this weekend, y'all. The world is waiting on you. The world needs you. You think they don't. You think they don't. You think that you're just a small, minute person in this world going through like everyone else. And that is not true. I guarantee you that that is not true. Any event this weekend, yesterday, I had to leave early because my flight was at 3. And so Carissa calls me. Everybody knows Carissa, my publicist. She's my everything. She called and she said, Gloria, she was like, I'm so convinced now. I don't even know what to say. And I said, what happened? She says, a young lady ran in here, ran down the hallway. She was out of breath. And she said, oh my God, I thought the event started at 2. She said, I'm sorry I'm late. I need this. I need this. I need help. I need someone to talk to me. I'm a mother. I'm going through a lot and I need some help. And so they were able to sit with her, talk with her. Ellie, our confidence coach, was able to get her number and really talk. You think that you don't matter. And you think that your story won't help anyone else. And you think that the things that God has put in you that he keeps telling you to do and do and do. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Khadijah. Come on, Dolores. Come on, Marie. When are we going to get it right? The world needs you. It keeps nagging you. It keeps bugging you. You get sad over it. You get mad when you can't accomplish. You feel bad when you go off track. That's because the road that you are supposed to take when you veer off, your inner self is telling you, hey, we are way off track. We got to get back on. Let's go. Why? And your outer self is giving all these excuses. Well, we're trying to get the kids through high school. So, my time is spent doing that. Girl, this is just so much stuff. And you know what the kids are doing? They living their life. They doing whatever it is that they want to do. They they getting themselves on track. It is time. Okay? It is time, y'all. I keep saying this. You really don't know until you step out there. Khadijah, you stepped out there and you heard it when you came to Atlanta. Marie, you stepped out there and you heard it when you came to Atlanta. You know it. Well, Gloria, my life is so difficult if I was around something all the time. This platform, that's the reason why I committed to making sure that we reach out and touch, because this platform is virtual and it's cool and it's okay, but it wasn't intended to be. The reason why it went virtual is because of COVID. But as the world is starting to open up and people are starting to ease, we are moving out there changing lives. And the reason why is because the way that we learn, The way that we take in information is by touch, taste, smell, seeing, all of that through our senses. We can't do that over here. We do everything else. As soon as somebody disrupts us when we online, our mind goes somewhere else. We tired of Zoom. I know I am. I want to reach out and touch. I want to feel. I want to be able to embrace because that's our human nature. That's how we change. And so here's the deal. We did Atlanta, we did Pittsburgh. October 22nd through the 25th, we are back here in Atlanta. And I told you we're doing our selfish retreat. Now, that selfish retreat is for all of our survivors. That's different than becoming truly you. We did that in July. This is for those of you who know that you need to finally break free from your trauma. I got Miss Jackie coming. You know, she's a therapist. I got my good friend Tavara Franklin, who's a therapist. And I got Robert Utario, who you guys seen before, who is a trauma counselor. And all weekend, we are going to rip this thing open because I don't want anything holding you back anymore. And I don't care how many times we got to do this and how many times you got to come until you're able to get it right. Because nobody will do this, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. If your trauma is holding you back and you know it or you don't know it, come to Atlanta. We're gonna put the flyer out today. Get on the email list. They're gonna get everything together. They're trying to close out the Pittsburgh event, but I told them they need to hurry up and get that done so we can go ahead and get y'all to be here for that retreat. Now, here's the thing. If you come ready to be vulnerable, to face your fears, and to be open about what is it that you need. And if you don't know, let them help you. Let them give you the opportunity to see yourself so that you have work to do when you get home. Don't come here expecting to just sit back, take notes, and be okay. They're not going to push you, but we will be getting into what's really holding you back. We're not trying to have a big group, 15 to 20 women, because we only have 3 of our therapists and coaches, and they can't serve everybody. It is going to be intimate, but we are going to break through. I still got shit, y'all. Y'all know that. The doctors can't even understand why I got a blood clot in my leg. The doctor asked me, how in the world did it happen? And all your blood tests came back fine. I'm like, I could tell you how. I was feeling down on myself. I felt like life was not working out for me. I read it to you guys. I told you guys how I felt. Right? We all got some things. But here's what I want you to know. When an opportunity comes for you to go ahead and start to release, don't let your mind talk you out of it. Oh, well, Gloria, you know, Atlanta's a long drive. I don't have the money and the flights are expensive And I don't know where I'm going to stay, and I really don't have this. If you need it, get here. It ain't, you can't touch nobody virtual trying to get you to break free from some trauma. I'm trying not to curse no more, but I don't care what nobody say. You need to look a person in the eye and you need to tell them what is up with you, and they need to give you the tools to help you get through that. And we all going to do it together. We all going to do it together. So you got to be serious, and you got to know that this is something that you feel like you need. And I said this before, if you have a young woman that you need to bring between the ages of 18 and 25, bring her too. Bring her too. Because these kids are killing themselves and they doing all this kind of stuff, and you having a hard time with them, and you're trying to figure out why. And the answer is because you're not healed. So we're going to do some healing work. Okay? We're going to do some healing work. We only take it 15 to 20 women again. And this is not going to be something where you hear some good talking and speeching and everybody's excited and you go home and you say, what the hell did I just learn? Right? We're not doing that. We're getting down and dirty and deep. Right? When you come, those days that we work, Friday night, we're going to get together. We're going to eat. We're going to hang out. Saturday, we're going to do our work. Sunday, we're going to eat. We're going to do some more work. And then by the time that you get home and you have your homework to do, you'll have 3 people that you can talk to continuously get you on the journey and the path to where you need to be. Okay? If you want to come, sign up on the email list because they're doing everything today. They're trying to close out the Pittsburgh event, which was amazing. I'm telling you guys, I mean, lives were changed. People were excited and happy. And this is what we're supposed to do. This is what it's about, right? But this right here in October, this is where the breakthrough is going to happen. So if you need it, come. There is no virtual. There will be no cameras. We might take a few pictures, but that's it. Because this is where the real work happens. This is not for social media. This is for you. Okay? This is for you. So you'll see the posting today. I want you to come out. And yeah, that's all I got for you. If you planted your seeds and you don't see any harvest right now, you got to be able to get on track. Start looking in that mirror again. Okay? Figure out why you keep flip-flopping. When things get hard, do you quit? Are you afraid? And if so, how do you get past that? You do it with fear. You do it not knowing. You do it with the faith that it's going to come back to you. That's the answer. But most people are afraid to do that because you don't think it's coming back. Even though you want it, you think you can't have it. Even though you want it, you think it's not for you. And so you drive yourself crazy into exhaustion and depression and everything because you feel like the life that you want. You want it so bad, but you think it's a fantasy at the same time. That's not true, y'all. It's not true. It's not true. You could do, have, and be anything that you want. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you think your life is right now. Nobody said that you have to be a Jeff Bezos or a Bill Gates. Whatever life is to you, are you there? And are you happy with it? And if the answer is no, figure out how to create it. And if you don't know how, that's where we come in to help you because you need help. We all do. Okay? I love y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go be my regular self now, right? I gotta go back to work. I gotta go do my thing. But I tell you this, when I know that I'm walking in my purpose, I know that. I know that. And this shit ain't easy, y'all. And it takes a lot of sacrifices. And it's hard on the body. And it's hard on the mind. And you get tired. But guess what? I'm watering my seeds, which is y'all. I'm watering my seeds, which is y'all. Because I know what God told me. 5 years from now, 6 years from now, when you're harvesting and living your dream, I get to say, wow, look how far we've come. While we celebrating and having fun and living our best life, all I want God to tell me is, well done, good and faithful servant. That's it. That's all. All right. Look out for it today. If you're not a part of our website, go ahead and sign up at imlovingme.net. Imlovingme.net. And get on the email list and they'll send it out and we'll get everything out also. But I love you guys. I am going to come on here tomorrow because everything has basically settled down. So I'm happy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Please take care and love someone today, including yourself. Okay? All right. Bye.